Hi, it's your boy Fabybooy and this is Why Women Don't Text Back. So we're gonna send this video, so let's get it. Why women don't text back?
Because guys are desperate, lame, and they're cheap asses. When they're cheap, I don't text back.
Like, can you give me example when they're cheap?
Like the first date, you know, if they take you, they say, let's go out on a date, I think they should pay for it. Again, if you guys both agree, then you guys can go both halves. But if he's inviting you, he should pay for it. So not be a cheap ass in that way. Not tell you to pay halves when you're on the table.
So, okay, let's get the example. He haven't you like two bâtons rouges, you know, they have like nice meat. It's their first dinner.
Yeah.
They meet like just like serve. You're eating. The server come with like the addition. Oh, you're gonna pay. After that, you're never gonna text back this guy?
No, because he invited me out, so he should pay.
So, what's your name and where you from?
I'm from Jennifer. I'm from Toronto.
So let's get it. Why women don't text back?
You go first.
It depends on the scenario. Like, there's a bunch of different reasons you wouldn't text back.
Okay, give me the example of what's your reason. I don't understand that. Like,
I would only like not text back if the person was like super rude, or like I thought they were like scary, or like they like were like made me uncomfortable. Like, I wouldn't just like ignore someone just because I'm like, oh, I'd just be like, okay, no, like, no, thank you. But, like, if I was straight up ignoring someone, it's because they're creepy.
Yeah, same thing, or uninteresting, or if the conversation's just like going to the ground, then I think.
Yeah, if they're a bad conversation.
It's a bad conversation, yeah.
Like, if they send a message that doesn't need a response,
Then you
I'm
won't
not gonna
text back.
respond.
so if you're talking about school like all the time, like it's like it's finished, like you give it like no chance anymore.
No, but like if they're just like sending like messages that like don't need a response, like they're just like, yeah, I had a good day, and I'm just like, okay, cool, bye.
Do you like friend zone a lot of guys in your life?
I mean, I'm in
Friend
a
zone is a myth.
yeah, I'm in a 4-year relationship, so no.
The friend zone is not a real thing.
Okay, can you explain that?
Like, people just use the friend zone to like get mad at girls who like don't want to sleep with them, when in reality, like, everyone that I've hooked up with has like started in the friend zone. Like, if I'm friends with you, it's because I think you're a cool person. Like, the friend zone is a good place to be. That's like where you go from. Like, there's no one that I'm friends with that I'm like absolutely never.
So like you're very picky, like.
How did you get picky out of that?
Oh. you see. Okay, thank you. Why women don't text back?
Why do they ghost them?
Yeah.
Because it's easier than being mean and dealing with it.
So you give your number to be polite.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
So do you have a lot of guys you friend zone in your life?
What's that?
Friend zone.
Have I friend zoned?
Yeah.
A few.
Okay, what is the reason?
Because they're just good guys and you're not attracted to them that way.
So you want like a guy like a bad boy.
A bad boy. I wouldn't say that.
So what is like attract you to a guy, like to like text them and never stop?
I don't know. Ask this guy.
Can you come?
I missed the question.
Why women don't text back?
Why don't they text back?
Why women don't text back?
Well, they're uninterested. They're unattached. There's too many options out there.
So no
Social
chemistry. So that's like his finish, like.
Anonymity. It's easy to not text back.
Yeah. It's more polite to give the number and not turn someone down
Yeah.
than to and to ghost them after. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is actually
that's
a
true.
huge jerk
Happens a lot.
move, but in the brain it
Or
seems
you give them
it
pizza
seems
number.
easier.
Oh, so you did this before? You get pizza number?
I haven't. Maybe John has.
Never.
Okay. So you friends on a girl in your life, you?
Yeah. No, I was a little more obvious about it. I just told her straight up.
Oh. So you're a bad boy. Bad boy with the like. What is that?
I don't even know what you call it.
Oh, it's nice. Where you buy it?
Winners.
Okay, you ready for the winter?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your name and where you from?
Heather from Kingston.
John from Toronto.
So let's get it. Why women don't text back?
It would mostly be because I don't know them, or if they come off as creepy or weird.
Like, can you give an example of creepy?
Like I don't know. If I'm not familiar with them, then I wouldn't text back.
So like you just like give your number to be polite, but if the guy like put too much sauce like and you
Oh,
don't
I
like
don't
it,
give my number out like that.
so they have like a okay, tell me a reason when you give your number, like you see the guy, you like him, sometimes you just give your number or never, like.
I mean, it depends. Rarely, but yeah, sometimes.
So do you friend zone guy in your life?
Do I what?
Friend zone. Do you put in the friend zone?
I guess so. Yeah.
Can you give a situation example when you friend zone the guy in the text? Too much emoji, like example or something like this.
Yeah, like I don't know, if I'm not interested, then I would just do that.
So if she like reply back, you delete his number or?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah? Oh wow, you savage like this?
Yeah.
So what's your name and where you from?
My name is Hishma. I'm from Mississauga, Ontario.
So let's get it. Why women don't text back?
I think I can only speak for me. I usually pretty much always text back, but I think if someone doesn't text back, male or female, it's probably because they're either afraid of confrontation or it's just like an uncomfortable situation that they don't want to deal with.
So friend zone, like is like the one of thing of confrontation?
I think that's sort of like an extreme situation. I think if you're friendly enough with a guy to want to put him in the friend zone, you probably wouldn't do something as shitty as not texting them back. So yeah.
Okay, so if the guy like put too much paragraph, like it's big, like it's like a writing paper.
Yeah.
It's like it's too much for you. You're gonna delete them?
No, well that's sort of one-dimensional. It depends obviously on the context of what he's writing. If it's just like weird, creepy shit, it doesn't really matter the length of the text.
Or you want something like interesting?
Well, obviously, something that conveys something that's not insane. Something that's worthy a text back will get a text back.
So you want a connection and the text and your mind too, like to answers.
Sure, you can put it that way.
So what's your name and where are you from?
I'm from Vancouver and my name is Abby.
So let's get it. Why women don't text back?
You're supposed to ask her first. I think it depends on the situation. Like, I don't think it's a woman or man thing. I think it just depends on, like, the person. Like, if you're an asshole, you're not going to text back regardless of if you're a guy or a girl, you know?
Okay, when you say asshole, like, give me an example, like, what you did, like, what sentence he tell you, like, to don't text back, like...
Oh, like, I'll text you this weekend and never text you, you know?
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
So, like, text you about the weekend, about what? Like, you're gonna go to the movie, after that you never answer back?
Wait, what?
But you say about the weekend, no?
No, like, let's just say you hang out and they're like, okay, I'll text you, like, we'll hang out next weekend, and they never text you. Like, it goes both ways, you know? It's not just, like, girls.
Oh, it's about your feelings, sometimes your emotion?
I think that it's both. I think it's like unfair to say that it's us who don't text back.
Yeah, it could be
I think
you.
that it's both.
You're not
I'm like, okay, personally, I'm just really bad at texting. So like, I don't text. Yeah, I don't. Sometimes I just like, you know, like you get a text and you like scroll down on it to read it, and then you swipe it back up because you're going to read it, like answer it later, but then you don't. That's me personally. But like, if it's like on Snapchat, then like you answer right away. So that's where guys leave you on red. Is on Snapchat, which is not nice.
All the time. Oh, that, like, open 10 minutes go. Ooh, that burns. Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, what's your name and where are you from?
Victoria, we're both, and that's Allison. We're both from here.
From Montreal.
Yeah.
We're from
Okay,
Montreal.
we're from Montreal, so let's get it. Why women don't text back?
If they're using like too much emoji and like using heart and stuff, like I don't want to like text back.
What is the emoji you don't like a guy like use?
Like the heart things and then something like this, like
Oh.
like yeah, hiding their face and like trying to be cute and like
Oh, but
yeah.
do you use this emoji like you?
I sometimes use it, but like I don't prefer to use it like all the times.
What is your favorite emoji?
My favorite emoji is like
Oh.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So, do you have other thing to say about this? Like when you don't text back a guy?
Like, well, if they try to be like play with me or like being rude and stuff, yeah, then.
Or you want a serious thing, like the conversation go fluid, like they have a connection, chemistry.
Yeah,
if they don't
yeah.
have this, like
yeah,
it's not
yeah.
good. Like you just
and
stop
they shouldn't
the
be jerk. Like, yeah, yeah.
So what's your name and where you from?
I'm from I study here in McGill, but I'm from Vancouver. Yeah.
So let's get it.
If you're just like not that into the guy, I don't know, like just like kind of don't want to waste your time, I guess. Yeah.
So you're very picky, like when in a conversation, you like the conversation like very fluid, and if it's not like bye bye, like the number going like in the garbage.
Yeah, kind of. If you're not having good conversation, it's like not unless you're gonna hang out with them soon, like probably not gonna.
Can you give an example of a good conversation? Like, give me some example of sentence you use sometime, like when a guy texts you.
I don't know, but just like if like you just keep like joking around and like asking each other questions and stuff. Like if it's just like what's up, like it's kind of dead.
Like, you don't want a cup like and you like your phone. You want like a bad boy, like a man or very like mysterious.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So, what's your name and where you from?
My name's Ainsley. I'm from Vancouver.
So let's get it. Thank you for watching my video. So don't forget to subscribe. So let's get it.
Moonlight, nigga, why you tripping? Get your mood right. Shorty look good in the moonlight. All these pussy niggas so by mine. Spotlight, moonlight.